Hello, today we are going to put together the last piece in the puzzle of dividing with decimals. Up until today there have been problems where we've said, yeah, you can't really do that yet, you can't divide by that yet. But after today you will be able to divide any number by any number. There are no rules, you will have all the power and tools in the world to divide any numbers by any other numbers. It's really cool, I'm super excited. So let's get right to it. We're going to start with this seemingly simple problem of 45.8 divided by 4. Since this is a decimal number, we don't need to move any decimals because we're already dividing by a whole number, so we've just placed the decimal where it belongs in our answer, in our quotient. And let's just start dividing. 4 goes into 4 one time. Great. 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract. That's 0. So far, so good. You're wondering, why is this tricky, Mrs. Ripper? Well, just wait and see. Does 4 go into 5? Sure, not perfectly, but it does go in one time. 1 times 4 is 4 again. We subtract. We're left with 1. We bring down our 8, and we have 18. And we say, does 4 go into 18? Why, it gets very close. It goes in to 16, so 4 goes into 18 4 times, with a little left over. 4 times 4 is 16. We subtract. And this is where things get interesting. Now we have 2 left over. But if you remember yesterday, I said we can't have a decimal and a remainder in the same number. That wouldn't make sense to say our answer is 11.4 with a remainder of 2. It doesn't really make sense. Remainder 2? 2 what? We've already got, this is 11 and 4/10. Is that 2 hundredths, or it's hard to tell. It's not those things. But we can use the power of decimal numbers to keep going with this problem, to keep solving. And the trick is that 45.8 can be changed to 45.80. That 0 does not change the value of this number, but it gives us the chance to do one more step with this problem. After I subtracted, I have to bring something else down, but in the past I didn't have something there, so I've put something there so I can bring it down. And now I've got not a 2, I've got 20, and I know that 4 goes into 20 perfectly. 4 goes into 20 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20. I subtract, and I'm able to do this problem until I have no remainder left. So 45.8 divided by 4 is equal to 11.45. I just add zeros until I don't have any remainder. It's the coolest thing in the world. Now you're going to try a problem on your own. Go get some paper and a pencil. I'll wait right here. So this is our next problem, 372 divided by 15. And we're going to go ahead and solve this one together because this one is ever so slightly different. 15 doesn't go into 3, but it does go into 37. 15 goes in 2 times. 2 times 15 is 30. We subtract. We have 7. We bring down 2. Does 15 go into 72? How many times? 15, 30, 45, 60. Next would be 75. That's too high. So it goes in 4 times, and 4 times 15 we said was 60. And when we subtract here, we are left with 12. Now in the past we would just say remainder 12 and be on our way. But now we've got this new trick and we're going to keep working with it, which is to say that 372 is the same as 372.0. And that doesn't change the value of my number, but it allows me to keep solving this problem. I'm going to, since I've added a decimal point into the dividend, I'm going to put the same decimal point in my quotient, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to bring that 0 down. Now, 15 doesn't go into 12, but it can go into 120. How many times? Ooh, that's a tricky one. Well, 10 times would be 150, so that's too high. 9 times is going to be also too high, I think. So let me try 15 times, I don't know, maybe 8 or 7. Let's try 7. 5 times 35. 7 times 1. 105. Oh my goodness. So that's too low, but I can tell that that's one group of 15 away. So I'll add my other group of 15 and get that that is 120. So if that was 7 groups of 15 plus one more, I know that this is 8 groups of 15, which gives me exactly 120. And now I am done with the problem, and my answer is a neat, clean decimal number. Are you ready to try one on your own? I think you are. All right. Before I leave you on your own to do this, I just want to double check. Which number is going to go inside the division house and which number is going to go outside? Fantastic. Your work should look like this now. So if you had something different, change it to this. And if you already had this, nice. Go ahead and solve this problem and let me know what you got. Wow, that was a big problem. There was a lot to that. Hopefully you got 20.5, 20 and 5/10, or 20 and a half. But if not, let's just double check. There were, in my mind, 3 major pieces to this problem. One, first, was what I did in blue, moving the decimal place over so that you're not dividing by 0.06, you're dividing just by the whole number 6, and moving the decimal over here as well. Step number 2, doing the first part of the division by 6. 6 goes into 12 twice. Then you have 0 left, bring down the 3. And also here's a tricky one, realizing that 6 goes into 3 0 times, and that you have to use that 0 there and still have that 3 left over. Then, once you realize you have that 3 left over, but you've got nothing else, the third tricky part to this problem is putting that 0.0 in so you can keep going, bringing down the 0 and using the next step. 6 goes into 35 times, which is perfect and leaves us with no remainder. This has been very exciting for me. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Now we're just going to keep doing lots and lots and lots and lots of practice.